What's going on, guys? Coach No back in the building with another one. As usual, it's going to be jam packed full of jewels. Anytime is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you heard me checking out these reviews. It's another wild one about a man who unalived his girlfriend, her cousin, and then ultimately himself, man, which is crazy, bro. So let's check it out.
Family members of Maisha Newby say that the alleged shooter and Newby were in a relationship and were apparently arguing over a link card before he shot and killed her and her cousin, Jessica Hughes, while Hughes was holding their baby.
Man, that's crazy. Like I always say, man, arguments, that's usually what leads to worse situations, man, especially when you're not thinking, mental health, spiritual health, physical health, decision making. And they were together arguing over a link card, which is, and in my opinion, is something petty, bro. You shouldn't even be arguing about a link card. Not anything, really. You don't ever want to argue with your female, bro, let alone a link card. There's going to be some times that you disagree. Yeah, but you have to control your feelings, and this is an example when you don't do that, and when you act out of your feelings. And like I say in every video, it's not the right way to do things, and this is a prime example of that. The best decision that he felt like he could make at the time was unaliving her after arguing about something so minute, man. It's just so small. It's crazy. Like, and then you take three people's lives, including yourself, over a piece of plastic, man. That, like, it's just really core values, and that's what's inside of you. Like what you do every day, your habits. Like if you smoke a cigarette, that's a core value. If you drink liquor, that's a core value. If you go to the gym every day, that's a core value. So it all depends on your way of thinking, man. Like, 'cause once you change that, you change your way of thinking and you change your behaviors and your life changes in either direction that you want it to go in, negative or positive. So that's why it's so important to always think rational and logically and make the best decisions for yourself. So other people can depend on you, because the decisions you make affect you and everyone around you. Whether you notice it or not, whether you know it or not, it really does.
It's devastating. It's devastating for the whole family.
Pieces of crime scene tape still linger in front of this home.
They were loving, both of them. Loving moms. Good souls.
As family members slowly trickle inside, grappling with the heart-wrenching reality of what happened behind these brick walls.
It went from one thing to the next. There was never any loud hollering or anything.
Mitchell Benton recounting the moment he heard his young relative, 19-year-old Maisha Newby, arguing with her boyfriend of 2 years in a basement bedroom last night over a link card.
He came upstairs after telling her he didn't have it, and he come back down and say, look at my wallet. She said, you done went up there and took it out. So she said, well, ain't no point in me looking at it there. And the next thing I know, I'm hearing shots.
Man, and that's crazy because 19 years old, man, that's super young, bro. Especially to be arguing over a link card, man. And then they said that they were both mothers. So I'm guessing that they were all around the same age. We know for sure she was 19, which, it's a number of things that you could be doing at 19 years old, man. And the last thing that you want to be doing is arguing over a link card with your girlfriend. Now, you've been together 2 years, and it's like if it's not working after so long, man, then you need to leave. And you got to have the mental, physical, and spiritual awareness to just get out of that situation. Like, you don't want to dig yourself into a hole so deep you can't get out of. This is an example of that. And acting off of your emotions and your feelings for men, this is what it leads up to, man. You might think that what you're doing feels good at the moment, or you proved your point or something like that, but you did something so devastating that you can't take it back. Once you take somebody's life, that's it, man. There's no coming back for them. There's and you always are gonna have to live with that, if you don't take your own life. And 9 times out of 10 it's something that you're gonna regret it, and you're gonna wish you could take that back from making a split-second decision. And out of all the years you've been alive, just making a decision like that, that's why it's so important to really focus on yourself while you're young, and accomplish some goals and see some success before you even really get into a serious relationship with somebody, especially if you're gonna have kids. You don't want to end up arguing like over a link card, and you could have been in college, could have been doing anything, man. And that's why it's so important to just keep a clear head and keep yourself out of situations like this.
Benton says Newbie's boyfriend shot and killed her before turning the gun toward Benton's daughter and Newbie's cousin, 29-year-old Jessica Hughes, as she was trying to get away with Newbie's infant son, Arturo, that she shared with the alleged shooter. The baby, we're learning, was grazed by a bullet.
Man, and that's crazy too, because it's just showing like you didn't care about anything, and especially yourself. Nobody's gonna take care of you like you take care of yourself. Nobody's gonna love you like yourself. So if you don't love yourself, then how can you even love anything else or anybody else? And it really shows when you're angry or something like that, in your feelings, how you react to a situation. And in this case, it's just he didn't care about anything, not even himself, man. And life is the most valuable thing you have on this planet, man. You only got one life, and like I said, man, Earth is a classroom, bro, and you learn all the time. Just not besides like school, like everyday life lessons and stuff like that, and it matters what kind of decisions you make for real, because they do affect everyone around you. And this is a perfect example. The baby got grazed. He almost unalived 4 people. And it's messed up that he even unalived 1 person, let alone 3, including himself, man. It's really sad.
My daughter dropped at my feet. She had the baby in her hand. She had been shot in the face and in the chest. And he was trying to get by me. So me and him got to fight.
Benton says the man managed to get away. Cicero police responding quickly to the house on South 48th Court near 18th Street, searching for the alleged shooter. But the family says he escaped to this park near 16th and Central Avenue, where police found him early this morning, dead from a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Tomorrow would have been Maisha's 20th birthday, a day of celebration now turned into a lifetime of mourning.
It's no celebration. You can't celebrate life. There's no life.
And that, even the decision he made, it traumatized everybody, man. And everybody in that house, man. Especially the baby. And then this dude, he old, man. He was just trying to help them out, letting them crash there until they get their stuff together, something like that. And he ended up having to fight this dude after he did something like that, and then he ended up getting away. Like, nobody thinks like they're gonna have to do something like that, and it's another example of how important the decision that you make are. Like, you don't want to put anybody in that situation, let alone yourself. And now he's gone. We don't know. They said why he unlived himself or something, but it's, man, in my opinion, it's pretty clear because he unalived two people, and then he probably didn't know if he hit the baby or not, and he probably just unalived himself because he didn't want to have to go through what comes along with doing something like that, man. Making those kind of decisions. You know, she was 19, so I'm guessing he was around there, 18, 19, 20, something like that. 20 years down the drain over a 20-second decision, you know, and then let alone he was taking 3 people with him, almost 4 people, which is messed up, man. And then around her birthday too, so, man, that's crazy. Looked like that old man wanted to cry up there. Like, how do you really handle something like that, man? And nobody wants to outlive their kids. At the end of the day, you know, you're supposed to outlive your parents, carry on the family name, build a legacy, stuff like that, man. And when you're not thinking clear, you don't care about stuff like that. And this is an example of that, and why mental health is so important, because you'll make decisions so messed up that you're not able to come back from that, man. So just thinking rationally, thinking logically. Even when you do get in your feelings, you have to know how to control them so that you don't make decisions like this.
And at this time, police have not said if the suicide and murders are connected, but we do know that police will give an update within the hour, and we will give you that update later tonight. This as the baby remains in the hospital in stable condition.
And I think it was connected. That's just me, though, because everything that went down and how it went down, you know, they don't know. So, you know, that's just my opinion about it. Anyways, man, it's Coach Noob. Like, share, comment, subscribe. If you're digging this kind of content, and your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you heard me checking out these reviews. Until next time, I'm out.